The first game of the 5-match T20 series between India and England saw Eoin Morgan's side register a convincing 8-wicket win over the hosts. Team India looked a mere shadow of themselves as they were completely outplayed by the visitors in all departments of the game. The two sides will once again lock horns in the second T20 International at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. In the first contest, India's batting lineup failed to deliver in the absence of Rohit Sharma, who, by the way, might not feature in the second game as well. Openers Shikhar Dhawan and KL Rahul looked rusty and threw their wickets away without giving themselves a proper chance to score runs. In the absence of hitman, India will once again depend on the partnership of Dhawan and Rahul to give a perfect start. Virat Kohli's form has also become a major problem for the men in blue as the Indian skipper registered a duck in the previous two outings for the country. But after being outplayed by the visitors, one can expect Kohli to come out firing all cylinders in the second T20 International, and India needs its skipper to score those big runs. In form, Rishabh Pant played some breathtaking shots in the previous game, and India will bank on his ability to counter-attack in the second match. Shreyas Iyer was the lone shining light for the Blues in the previous game as he scored a brilliant half-century, and the Mumbaiker will look to carry on his form into the next game as well. In the bowling department, the decision to play three spinners backfired as England batsmen took full toll of some poor Indian bowling. One can expect Virat Kohli to bring in an extra pacer in the place of either Washington Sundar or Akshar Patel for the second T20 International. England, on the other hand, didn't put a foot wrong as they overpowered India in the previous contest. Indian batting lineup was blown away by three-lions pace battery led by ever so reliable Jofra Archer. The right-arm quick bagged 3 wickets and was one of the main reasons behind England's dominating win in the first T20 International. Adil Rashid bowled beautifully in the power play and never let the Indian batsmen free their arms or score runs, not to forget the prized scalp of Virat Kohli. England won't tinker much with their bowling lineup going into the second T20 International, and why should they? After restricting India to just 124 runs in their allotted 20 overs. On the other hand, England batsmen looked in scintillating form and made a mockery of India's average total. Moreover, Jason Roy and company negated the spin threat and looked extremely comfortable against Indian spinners. While England has all the momentum and confidence heading into the all-important second T20 International, India needs to regroup quickly as they are running out of time. Virat Kohli, after losing the first game, made an interesting statement which sounded more like an excuse. The Indian skipper said, "We weren't aware of what we had to do on that pitch." If that's the case, then England took full advantage of Team India's lack of awareness, that's for sure. England has landed the first blow and now it's Team India's turn to counter-punch, which makes for an interesting game, or should one say an entertaining affair for the fans at Motera come Super Sunday.